everyone, I am Shucharita and I am currently pursuing a data analyst and visualization course from Ivy Pro School and actively building skills in SQL, Excel and data storytelling. So this project is a deep dive case study on Udemy's course performance using SQL based analysis to identify actionable insights for revenue growth, pricing optimization and user engagement improvement. To know about more, this is the content slide which will give you a brief overview of this project. Now we will go to the case study context slide. So to start with some context, Udemy is a leading global online learning platform with over 60 million learners and more than 200,000 plus courses. This analysis mainly focuses on identifying opportunities for revenue growth, price optimization and engagement enhancement by examining key drivers of course performance. So using SQL and Excel, I transform raw course data into meaningful insights that can help us to make better decisions from this raw dataset. So now we will go to this dataset overview slide. So here's an overview of dataset I used. It comes from Kaggle and includes around 3672 courses published between 2011 and 2017. So courses are classified into four major subjects over here: web development, business or finance, graphic design, and musical instruments. So they are also categorized by level called beginner, intermediate, expert, and all level, and by type free or paid. Key fields include pricing, number of subscribers, number of reviews, lectures, content duration, and subject. So by understanding these fields, I could analyze revenue patterns and engagement trends in detail. Now we will go for this slide, which is tools and workflow. So let me quickly share my workflow over here. I used MySQL Workbench as the main tool for querying, filtering and analyzing the data. Excel was used to visualize query results and create clear interactive charts. PowerPoint was the medium to present insights in a polished way. And to manage large CSV imports efficiently, I used the command prompt with MySQL's load data in file to avoid slow manual imports. Now we will go for this database design overview. So on the technical side, I designed a single normalized courses table in my Udemy database. And here's a simplified schema you can see. So before jumping into the import part or analysis part, this is most crucial to know about your data set and to define the data type or schema before importing the data. So first I created a database called Udemy, then I simply created a table called courses over here, and then I defined the data types. To know about the data types, you can simply upload your CSV file into Excel and then mention it over here. Now we will go for this slide, which is the analytical focus area, showing that revenue based analysis, engagement based analysis, pricing optimization, trend analysis year wise. Follow up the questions I have solved over here. Now we will go for our first slide where I am solving subject wise revenue analysis. So in terms of revenue, web development was the top performing subject, bringing in 6.27 crore. That's a nearly triple the revenue of business and finance. To calculate this, I used over here view called subject revenue in to reuse in multiple analysis like course level revenue, engagement by level. Views which simply helped abstract repetitive queries and reduce clutter. Then I simply wrote this query and then I simply use select statement to fetch it out using the view called subject revenue, and I got this output by importing the query Microsoft Excel. To make it more readable and understandable, I use this chart over here. Now we will go for our next slide, which is course level wise revenue generate. So when comparing levels, all levels courses perform the best in terms of revenue. This suggests that users prefer flexibility in course difficulty. To get this, I use the same query over here and imported it using Microsoft Excel. Now we will go for this second slide, which is showing engagement versus duration. So I examined how course duration affects engagement. Courses between 2 to 5 hours had the highest average subscriber count. This sweet spot balances content richness with learner time commitment. Here I used case statement to get this output. Now we will go for this slide, which is showing free versus paid more engaging contents. While paid courses dominate the platform in volume, free courses have about 4.7x more subscribers on average. That makes them excellent for user acquisition, even if they don't directly generate any revenue. Here I used the count and round statement to get this output. Round for controlling the decimal places and count to get the course count. So this problem and this statement helped me surface the most engaging content in both of these categories. Now we will go for this slide, which is identifying underpriced high demand courses for repricing strategies. So key revenue insight came from identifying underpriced but highly demanded courses. So I got this output here. I used three CTEs called average reviews, popular courses, and average price popular. What I got over here is the courses represent a huge missed opportunity, which I recommend gradual price increases and building strategies to better align pricing with perceived value. Next, we will go for this yearly growth trends in course supply and audience engagement. So, analyzing course publication over time, I found Udemy peaked in 2015 from 2016 onward. There was a decline in performance, possibly due to some marketing saturation or quality variation. Now, this is the key finding slide to summarize whatever I have got throughout this presentation. So here you can see web development and all level courses generate the most revenue. Free courses, though few, can lead high revenue loss. 2 to 5 hour courses deliver the best engagement over here. Several high performing courses are underpriced. Strategic pricing changes, bundling and premium upgrades can boost the revenue of these courses. So here's recommended action based on my key findings. So to get all these things, I use CTs, views and subqueries that made the SQL analysis modular, scalable and repeatable. So to get this recommended action, first go for the key findings, then I simply recommend few action as per my knowledge. So identify top underpriced high demand courses using review and enrollment data. Test small gradual price increases to see learner response without sudden drop-offs, or design attractive bundle offers that group popular courses for better value. This kind of changes or this kind of actions can be helpful for Udemy to get more revenue. Now, thank you for going through this project with me. This project helped me not only apply advanced SQL techniques but also think from a business and product strategy perspective. I am very happy to share my SQL scripts and talk more about the data or collaborate on similar work like this. So please feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or reach out via email. Thanks again. Thank you so much for this.